Hello and welcome back to First to Worst. How's it going, everybody? It's Hoyt again with you, and this time we're running Ubeek versus Berries through the
Hello.
goulash. How's it going? Unfortunately, Ubeek's microphone just died, so he will be a mute through this. Um, Hopefully, nothing comes up that would mean that that's a bad decision to have made on my part. But without further ado, why don't you eat your hot dogs and let's start seeing some weapons.
Alrighty.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
I
I will
think
be
Ubeek is
keeping.
a little bit delayed because
Oh.
already already having.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, he's in. He's Berries. You're gonna be sticking with that one.
I will be.
Right. Looks like Ubeek first rolling the Taz here.
Ooh, that's tough.
Getting the BFR as a second roll. He's going to re-roll that too. Looks like getting the 40 shotgun's going to roll with it. The T14 custom. Okay. And with that, Ubeek's probably been standing there for a couple minutes waiting for me to point. Any last words for your opponents or the chat before you begin? I will speak for Ubeek, saying, "Good luck, mate. Good on ya." Uh, that's the best Australian accent you're gonna get out of
It
me.
was pretty good. It was pretty good.
All
Yeah. Good luck. Have fun. This will be a
right.
good one, I hope.
Well, runners on your mark, get set, go, and good luck.
All right.
All right, they're deafened. They're off on their exciting first to worst. Did someone just get shot? Did Barry's already take a hit? Or am I mistaken? He did already take a hit. That is an unfortunate way to start off the run, taking a little splash damage from a loader. Um, he does have that F14, fun, cute little pistol, but it's got a good
Override
capacity
token
to start
found.
out with. It'll be a good encryption clearing tool in his pocket for the rest of the run. We'll see if he goes for another weapon here. Getting a bolty, and it's the scout. Nice with the airsoft sight. That's fun. Which one does he like? Can change the reticle, going for the just straight up dot on. Not a fan of the cross or the circle
Override
dot or
token
anything
found.
else, just the regular old vanilla dot. Like Ubeek is going for dot number 4. Buys a pistol, getting the tactical 1911 with the red dot and 7-round extended mag. Pretty good roll. Both of these runners going in with a pretty good loadout into hold one. To be a hobby item.
what vegans think of this whole situation.
Ubeek going with the flashlight. Barry is choosing to go flashlightless.
It's a little lonely out here.
They're both doing their best to clear out this hold, nice and silently. Or,
Check this out.
if not silently, stealthily.
Should have paid more attention in beat school.
Barry's with the fadeaway headshot there. Looks like Ubeek's getting into a bit of a firefight with this Sosig.
System.
So that must have been an alert bonus lost on him. Barry's into his first hold. Looks like he's holding in the middle of the bottom here, having to fight the Sosigs up top. Difficult position to be in. Where are they coming from? They're coming from down below.
Static encryption
Choosing to main the scout. But it's not with a very fast fire rate. Swapping over to the F11 in order to get these statics at a quicker pace here. But these are some long range shots out of a not long range gun.
encryption neutralized.
Right, he is through. No muss, no fuss.
Hold successful.
Able to do that hitless.
4 override tokens found.
Looks like Ubeek fell
Advance
back
the
for a
next
bit.
System node and take it.
Is now
Interfacing
started
with system
his
node.
hold.
Hold this position.
Guess I could push this.
Analyzing system.
I kept waiting for Ubeek to get his orb. Anyway, looks like he's holding by the vent here. Another unconventional hold spot. Using his ears, looks like he's going to be assaulted from these top spawn Sosigs.
Static
Alright, statics are up for Ubeek.
neutralized.
Now, I'm not a big fan of this shotgun, but he's putting it to good work. Like he's doing the old witness me jump down with the pistol to clear the last ones. And he's through it.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
I think Ubeek got the better of that
Override
hold,
tokens found.
but it's still
Advance to next
anybody's
system node
game.
and take it.
None of them have been hit, and there wasn't that much time between the two clears. Barry's getting the M23 gun,
Override token found.
with that saying farewell to the scout. A lot of people love that 3 gun. Its capacity is unmatched for the semi-auto shotgun. I don't think you could ever be sad about that.
Override token found.
Barry's making his way to the abyss. Like Ubeek rolled his semi-auto shotgun, getting the one with the hunting stock that isn't the M23 gun. A straight up inferior roll. Sad for him. I think this one's the second worst one in the pool, but that's some people don't mind. Barry still does not have the flashlight that Ubeek has, even though this hold is pretty dark for a lot of people. Depends on the kind of headset I suppose.
Training, they said. You'll be less of a dick, they said. He said I'd relish the day.
Ubeek must have been dropping some frames, dropped his quality down just a little bit. That's what he did in the options there. In case anybody was wondering. Alright. Barry's into his second hold in the abyss. Choosing to stay mobile here. This is a long hallway hold with a couple of branches off it, so you can't ever see the whole thing from any one place. Like he's getting some quick clears on these hardens though. Got one more, I believe, up and to the left. There it is. Pretty good clear so far. Able to get good control of the room. Nice controlled clear. Trying to move up on these group of 3 Sosigs, but they are doing the magical disappearing act that they often do in this place. Like Ubeek ready to enter his
Interfacing with system node.
here.
Hold this position.
Barry's
Analyzing
just running
system.
back and forth, trying to find out where these Sosigs are gonna spawn from. The encryptions are up though, all of them in the same cluster here.
Encryption neutralized.
Doesn't even have to move his arm to clear them all, just flick of the wrist.
Data
He's
extracted.
through. That was a very quick clear on the
5
swarm
override
encryption.
tokens found.
That texture repeated.
Encryption detected.
Like the hardens are up for Ubeek, barrel stuffing that harden.
Encryption neutralized.
That was a very quick harden, not having to reposition at all like Barry's had to. Looks like he's choosing to hold the top of the intersection. Not maintaining the mobility and aggression that Barry's had, but it still seems to be able to, ooh, took a hit there. Unable to kill that Sosig fast enough from across the way with that buckshot.
Override token found. Swarm encryption
Sending
detected.
buckshot after buckshot down the hallway there. Like we're clearing the swarm encryptions here. Taking a dive in order to clear that last one. Make sure your shotgun doesn't disappear. Cling lock your weapons, folks.
Data extracted.
Is through.
5 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Next hold will be Hedrons. I think Barry's already visited the shop and went through it while Ubeek was finishing his second hold, so I didn't see what he bought. Chat if you're there. Ubeek dealing with the
See that one coming.
a very aggressive patrol here, just coming out of nowhere. My word. Very slowly moving into Hedrons while Ubeek is fighting through wave after wave of Sosig just to get into the shop. The hold and shop are so close in this seed that you really have to wade through a whole bunch of patrols to get there. I believe Barry's just lost his alert bonus right there, so
Override token found.
unfortunate. But he's about to tag the orb and he's into his third hold. Choosing to hold at the top corner here. This has been a favorite spot of most of the our runners. Jumping up onto a block, gunning that Sosig down. Hardens are up. Good quick clears so far here, dodging a bullet that went flying past his head. Ooh, a quick swap to the F2W and really nailing that that shot there. Very good heads up play. Technically proficient gun swap and quick aim there. It is nice with this M23 gun to just send, you know, 6 or 7 shotgun shells at a single Sosig in order to wipe them out and still have plenty left in the tank. Swarms are up, giving him some good buckshot, but he's already out, and I think he still has a few swarms to go. He's looking around for him, hasn't found him yet. He found some Sosigs instead. There's the last swarm, and he's through it. Barry's still going hitless in holds. I think the only time he's been hit is that very beginning. Ubeek now in his third hold. Gonna be waiting for his hardens to pop up, dealing with the shield Sosig, while Barry's waits for his recursives to spawn. Hopping from the top, the tippy tops to the tippy tops, falling down. Now he's surrounded, getting clear of it. Hardens are up for Ubeek. Going from shotgun to shotgun here, but he's still got a lot to clear. Going for a reload on the pump. Trying to use that flashlight, but I don't think it's hitting where he's aiming. Recursives are up for Berries. Gets a huge porcupine. Hugely unfortunate, but is able to get through it. Ubeek, I believe, took a hit there, trying to clear out his hardens.
What's over there?
Real brawl to get through this hold. Standing on the heads of those students in patrons. Be working the hallways, ready for his swarms to pop up. There's two. Well, giving that Sosig a bap. Going for a reload before acquiring his swarms. He's got at least 3 left that I can see. Quick swap to the pistol.
Encryption neutralized.
Having a hard time finding that dot, as we all do.
Advancing to next system layer.
Only his recursives left.
Analyzing system.
Oh goodness.
Aiming by swinging around the trident outlined by that shotgun. This is a spot I don't think I've seen anybody take before, but it seems to be keeping him safe. Really minimizes the sight lines down to him, so maybe they can see his feetsies and he can see theirs. There. Ooh, taking another hit. Taking a lot of hits here. I think he's down to half health here. Going back to the pump shotgun. They're still standing though. Going to the pistol. His encryptions are up. Good thing that Sosig had a horrible aim there. Passing the encryption, dealing with the Sosigs. There's a lot of them. He's taking a lot of hits here. He's got to hit his shots. Going for the health dog. Finding some cover finally to take out those last couple nodes there, and he is through it.
Data advanced.
Meanwhile, it looks like Barry's picked up the bow. Not lucky enough to roll the adapter though. Has the 60 round mags and is Barry's a burst enjoyer? Choosing to run it on burst rather than fully automatic.
Interfacing.
Choice that not many would make, but it is a flavorful choice.
Analyzing system.
Looking down, it looks like he's assembled both the infinite ammo dog and 2 infinite ammo dogs and the bullet boost. I don't think I saw any shield sausages there. The stealths are up, but will Barry's be able to find them quickly and easily? Spies one out of the corner of his eye there. Couple to go. Going for a quick reload. Taking hits as these Sosigs continue to pour in. He's got to clear this one. I think there's still a couple more. There's one, and he's through the stealths. This is turning out to be a low-down brawl for both players. Those Sosigs that come in during the stealths, they have those scout rifles, and they are powerful hitters. Just a few shots will take you down to half. Ooh, I see in the corner of my eye, Ubeek getting the G36. Hopefully his luck's turning around with that roll. The G36C, the one with the rails and the huge drums. Should see the polymorphic pop in for berries at any time now. Taking another hit. He still has his health dog. Running up on the polymorphic. It dives behind a pole as he... Taking out more Sosigs, trying to buy himself enough time to clear this thing. 3 more nodes, and he's through it. Only the regenerative left in this hold for berries. Back to the burst. Almost falling in the hole there as he continues to maypole around and around and around he goes in the rods. This is my preferred way to handle this hold. It is kind of fun to just run infinite circles. Waiting for that regenerative to pop. Hammering these Sosigs. It's up. Taking the infinite ammo, and he's going to go for the 3-gun to just mow it down. That's a good clear there. Good thing he rolled 2 infinite ammo dogs, coming in hugely clutch for berries.
Take it.
And with that, it looks like Ubeek is now moving into his rod's hold. Let's focus in on him.
Hold this position.
Ubeek with that huge G36 purchase. Going to have near limitless magazine capacity with that 100 drum. Just mowing down these Sosigs. It's even the one with the rails getting to keep his flashlight on his primary. That's pretty good. Ban a bot here in chat. Ooh. Ooh, that bot, everybody. Looks like the stealths are up. Ubeek finding a few of them. And the last one there. Ubeek definitely looking way more confident now with this G36C.
Analyzing system.
Making it look easy as he maneuvers around this pole. Getting good cover. Getting good control of this room. Waiting for that polymorphic to pop in.
Polymorphic encryption.
Could be up any minute. There it is. Starting to work at it. Trying to make sure that no Sosigs are coming up. He must hear it, but it's coming. Ooh, get shot from the other side while distracted. These Sosigs, you can never quite get rid of their sight lines. Alright, throwing another mag down the chasm.
Advancing to next system
He's
layer.
cleared through it. Looks
Analyzing
like he's
system.
ready for the regen. Pop in. Should be very easy for him to just mow it down with this huge drum. The drum bazine. I see Barry's there working his way into his final hold in Void.
Regenerative and
That region should be popping in any second now. There it is. Clearing out the final wave before turning his attention to it. The Sosig is blind and running around. Pecking at it row by row. And there it is. Good clear on the region for Ubeek.
hold successful. Data extracted. Advance to next system node and take it.
Looks like we've got Berries maneuvering in to boot that orb. Going for a final reload, and he's into his last hold. Looks like he's going to be hiding in the hidey hole under the train, working his way around, checking all the doors. There's that Sosig. Sneaky Sosigs.
Override token found.
Looks like he didn't heal from the last time. Ooh, getting a great spawn on the cascading. He's able to just take his hidey hole, completely ignore all of the Sosigs, as he's able to peck that thing down easy peasy. Looks like he did find another field Sosig for himself. Wonder if we're going to be seeing that on, I'd guess, the orthogonal, which takes more time. Does he have it on burst, or is he just kind of doing little trigger pulls on full auto? I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him. It does seem like it's on burst, huh? Maybe, maybe. The orthogonal's up. We're seeing the infinite ammo. Looks like he's saving the shield for the refractive. Unfortunately, taking a hit, but still eating it. Can't get that bonus back, but it does keep him alive for the rest of the clear. Looks like he's eating his health dog and getting his bullet boost in position to grab for that final encryption. Maneuvering around, killing these breacher boys. It looks like he went for either AP Incend or just Incend ammo, because those are some hot dogs burning on the ground. Hot dog. I think I heard the thunk of a grenade there. He's running away, getting some distance. I think it was a grenade. Good heads up.
Interfacing with system node.
Hard to hear those things sometimes. You need to be ready to run away if you do hear that thunk, though. Ubeek into his final hold as the refractive pops up. The grenade, or the shotgun, is out for Berries. He's stuck in the air. He's floating, and he's through it. Just write down his score real quick here. Okay. Berries is through it. We will focus in on Ubeek while he completes his final hold.
Advancing to next system
He has so many.
Analyzing system.
What's going on? He's just chilling. It looks like he's just chilling in the cabinet. Looks like he had a moment to collect himself in the middle of the hold there. Maneuvering around, waiting for that cascading the cascading encryption to pop. Does not have the same nice positioning that Barry's got on it. Oh, it's the... I didn't even realize he had already cleared his refractive. Hammering it with the ghost active. That was a very quick refractive clear for Ubeek.
Advancing to next
Looks
system
like he's
node.
still got... Well, might as well just eat it, huh? He's got 3 bullet boosts to get him through this final hold. Who needs any of that fancy ammo when the ammo you have just does 4 times the damage? Hammering bullets into the faceplates of these breacher boys as he maneuvers around, waiting for this final refractive encryption to pop. Blinding the Sosigs as they run in, even if he doesn't kill them. Unable to fight back with the power of 1,000 suns glaring at them from the end of the barrel. They can do nothing against the power of the flashlight. The refractive is up, but Ubeek has put himself in the back of the tunnel, grabs both shotguns, he's barreling towards it, barrel stuffs, and gets his clear.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
Show me that score, Ubeek.
Advance to next system
Show
node
me
and
that
take it.
score. He's emptying his guns first. One, 2-1, 7,900, something. Okay. Get our contestants in here. Runners, welcome back.
Hello.
Oh right, Ubeek is still he's still
Oh, it's
mute.
still...
He can't say anything. Well, unfortunate for him. He'll have to tell us, I guess, in text form later how he felt about his hold. We'll just interview you, Berries. How do you feel like your run went?
Parts of it were really good, and then other parts were not really good. I was going real smooth, and I had just like 3 like tiny mistakes that just fucked up my no damage bonus. Really unfortunate. Because other than that, I felt pretty good. I feel like I was doing well, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess I should just rip the band-aid off here. Let's see. Berries, you finished your run first, so we'll read out your score here. That was a 1,194,400. And that is stacked up against Ubeek's 1,217,900. So Ubeek, you will be going forward, wading through the goulash, being showered in yet more paprika. Unfortunately, Berries, you have been eliminated.
Unfortunate. GG's though. GG's. Hopefully you can pull through. Wishing you the best. It's hell in here.
It's getting tough. We're getting to the
Yeah.
real tough matches. I think next week we go to the 3 rounds, right? The best 2 of 3s.
Oh wow.
It's that time. Berries, are you a burst fire enjoyer?
Not particularly, but like the mags you get for that are so big that I'm like, more bullets don't hurt, and also because I hate the sights in the FAMAS.
Yeah.
And so I usually point shoot it if I have to, if it's nearby.
Yeah,
So
I
having
was-
the burst fire to make up for not actually aiming is pretty nice.
I was just wondering if that was a purposeful choice not to switch it to the full auto.
Yeah, I mean I have a pretty good trigger finger. Like that's my burst. I can
Yeah,
get it almost
at times,
full auto.
at times I'm like, I think he's in burst, but it's almost full auto, and I kind of doubted myself there.
That's why I also like the control. A lot of times I keep my guns in semi, especially if I have a good sight on them. I feel like I can snap to things. Obviously, I changed that for cascading, but
Well,
yeah.
I think both of you had really good runs. They turned into slog out brawls at points. Really entertaining to see both of you getting a couple snags in your holds, I think, but pulling through anyway. Good to see no deaths. Love it when I don't see a death. Thank you to our runners, Ubeek and Berries, for their runs. Thank you to chat. Hang on. Ubeek, have you been unhappy with the hits, but happy with the clears? Woohoo, GG, dude. This is a pig of a seed. Is the messages that we're getting from Ubeek.
I could not have said it better. Oh,
Wait, is he here?
Can you speak?
Yep, I've plugged in my other headset.
Ah,
Okay, good. Ubeek, what?
Yeah, well done, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, look, that was really really rough at points. I'm sure you could feel the panic through the screen.
Yeah, especially like your hold three. Your hold three looked like it was completely falling apart, and then you managed to pick up all the pieces when you rolled that G36.
I was so happy to see that because I've just been rolling giant capacity semi-auto rifles for all of my practice.
Yeah.
so this was sent from heaven, this one.
Yeah.
You're getting the battle go in the practice. That's how it should be done.
That's it. Train for the worst case.
Yep.
And everything else is easy.
Okay. Well, our next match is going to be Nova Naritum versus Quillavad. That's going to be a wieners bracket match in 18 hours about from now. So we'll see you all there. Thank you to our runners, Ubeek and Berries. Thank you to chat, and we'll see you on the next First to Worst stream. Have a good rest of your night, everybody, or day.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Or good day, I suppose.